Hello and welcome to Tomb Raider Legend, to begin my annual playthrough, doing a fancy moves approach. Hey there Ryu, how's things going dude? I'm going to go into Croft Manor to showcase what I mean with the rules. Oh nice Ryu, I'm glad to hear that you're going well, that's awesome dude. Hey there Spartan Soph, I hope things are going well, good morning to you too. So, the fancy moves, we have to do flips, like these things, rolls, somersaults. This is how we have to move Lara around, by pretty much spamming this kind of stuff. Also, we can do swan dives. Like that. They're things that we can do. And other fancy moves. So exceptions are any gaps that are too far to clear. So obviously, Lara won't be able to do a flip like this and jump over a great gap. Same with ledges that are too high. There's no way for her to get to a ledge that's really high by just flipping around. And also any drops that can't be survived. So if Lara does a swan dive and survives, then that's fine. But if she doesn't, then we don't have to do a swan dive down to that spot. We can just do a regular jump. And when it comes to doing like a precision jump, I can move Lara around normally and position her in a good spot to be able to make the jump. When solving puzzles and moving blocks into position, Lara can move normally, so there's no restrictions there. Something that is also a bit of a style thing is with rope swings. So I can't have Lara just grab a rope and then stop and then spin around to change her alignment and then start swinging. I have to actually be swinging and keep the motion going while correcting which direction as well. So we might have a lot of dying in this playthrough. So that is what we're doing for Tomb Raider Legend. And we're just going to play on Adventurer.
Just because no one's ever caught one, doesn't mean they're not real.
That is very true, but perhaps they don't wish to be found. I've heard they're rather fierce.
Yeti only look fierce. They probably don't like being so cold all the time. I shouldn't like it either.
You never have to be cold, my Lara, if you don't want to be.
Look!
Henry, what's happened?
Lady Croft, please stay seated.
This is Bravo Tango 229er. We lost our port side engine. Trying to get cross feeds open.
Are we going to crash?
Starboard engine non-responsive.
Not unless it's absolutely necessary.
Stabilizer jam. Kicking rudder losing altitude. We're going full nose down.
Close your eyes, darling.
I don't want to close my eyes.
think you forgot your climbing gear on purpose.
What would give you that idea? Really, Zip. It's like going up a set of stairs, only far less boring.
Yeah? Well, I want to throw up every time you look down. Hey, Alistair's back. Grab a headset.
Back so soon? From Florence, wasn't it?
Decided on Genoa at the last minute. My dissertation will never see daylight at this rate, but never mind that. What are you doing in Bolivia?
Ascending. Alistair, meet Tiwanaku. She's a lovely pre-Incan civilization, currently in ruins.
Delighted.
I've been looking for certain artifacts. Well, for some time now. And an old friend working in La Paz has tipped me off about a rather promising rumor.
What sort of artifacts?
An ornate stone dais, among other things.
A big rock, and she won't say why.
Oh well. Where would the suspense be otherwise?
Be right back. Alright, just had to sort some things with my command for Fancy. Alrighty then, so I've further refined the rules. Alright, now the command should appear. Come on, Stream Elements, what are you doing to me? It's not recognizing when I click save. Jeez, I hate when that happens. Damn Stream Elements. Oh yeah, Ryu, you uploaded something to the Discord. I'll check that out soon. Just need to sort this command. Have to refresh Stream Elements because it's been a pain. Alright, so that's been activated. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. Okay, so I just needed to finalize the actual rules in terms of like the wording. So using flips, rolls and swan dives to move Lara through the environment. When jumps to ledges or across gaps are required, Lara can move normally for alignment and execution of the jump. When solving puzzles or moving blocks into position, Lara can move normally. Rope swings must have continuous swinging to align with ledges and build momentum before jumping. Walls, ladders, ropes can be climbed. Motorbike levels don't count. There we go. Alright. So that's the full finalized rules. And I'll check out what you posted, Ryu. Thanks for posting your current Arrow Video 4K collection so far. Nice, The Mask, Mortal Kombat Collection, TMNT Trilogy, Spawn, and Jackie Chan's breakout hits, The Warriors, and Demolition Man. Oh, very nice view. That's a cool piece of artwork that they've done for Jackie Chan's breakout hits. That's really cool. Thanks for sharing that.
That was lovely.
Hey, do me a favor and check your PDA.
It still works, if that's what you're wondering.
Cool. They said it was waterproof. You should be able to swim with it, no problem. Unless you eat it, then you'll have to wait an hour. careful.
Deep breath, Sip. This will be a long trip otherwise.
I forgot you were such an optimist.
In my playthrough recently of Tomb Raider Anniversary, there was a rule where Lara had to climb and shimmy at normal speed. So this is normal speed in Legend. And in Anniversary I couldn't go the faster speed. But that's not a rule in this playthrough of Legend. So I can just do this. This is the faster version of the shimmy. It's definitely a huge difference in speed.
That was too close.
Copy that. I'm here, but I don't see no climber. Yeah, well, I can't shoot on sight if I can't see nobody. Got worked up thinking I'd put someone down today. Now there's nothing. He owes me one. Hell yeah, I'll tell Rutland myself. You know it. Give him the radio.
Any idea who he is or who he works for?
I haven't the foggiest. He's deliberately unremarkable.
Is that good or bad?
It's deliberate, which isn't good.
I want to shimmy, shimmy, shimmy through the break of dawn, yeah. Thank you, Rue, for redeeming that as an Arnie impression. Be pretty sure someone has done a cover of Arnold as Serge Tankian. Most likely.
That's the way to do it.
Swear to God. So what? You jumped out and started swinging?
Yeah, sort of danced around, screaming and yelling, whatever.
Yeah. Well, I would have kicked the hell out of him. Yeah, whatever, man.
Are these guys?
The question is, why go to this much trouble to guard some ruins?
Quite.
Oh, I think I forgot to enable the rest in peace Lara. Be right back. I swear there's similar instrumentation as part of this music to Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time when you're in the water temple. There we go. It's active now. You know, I just thought of another channel point. Sorry about this, everyone. It's like, just play the fucking game. Why are you stopping all the time? But I just thought of a channel point redeemed for this entire playthrough. Be right back. Alright. Sorted it. Since it was something I just thought of, I don't have time to do like a image for the redeem. But it's going to be a high price point too as well, because it'll be for the entire game, the whole playthrough, which will add extra time on top. So for 10,000 channel points, for the entire playthrough of Legend, I will fail every QTE once. What that means is, when there's a QTE section, I'll fail the first QTE button press, and then when that's failed, when I come to it again, I'll press it, but then the next one after I'll fail and rinse and repeat. So I'll have that active for the entire playthrough. As in, I'll have the channel point redeemable for the entire, well, for the, like, if it gets redeemed, you know, like if it doesn't get redeemed before I finish the 3rd level, then I'll, you know, not make it a channel point redeem.
Isn't she beautiful? I'm falling in love all over again.
You say that to all the ruins.
I'm a terribly lucky girl. And here come the bloody tourists to spoil it.
Your gear doesn't pick up detail that small. What do you see?
Men with guns. Mercenaries by the look of them.
What are they doing there?
Getting into trouble.
I see her! There she is!
Is always painful. Amateurs.
Lara! Glad you're on your toes.
It's a useful survival skill.
What's all this stuff for?
Moving heavy materials deeper into the mountain, probably. Sometimes ancient builders had to tunnel around hard hard rock deposits. Is that a jaguar? Why predators attack prey larger than themselves is a mystery.
And a pity.
Is that a skull of a monkey or a person? Spooky. Ah, cunning. Looks like you're going forward. Yes, but how?
With patience and persistence. Someone picked an unfortunate place to hunt.
See that on instant replay.
Hello there, Keone. Welcome. I hope things are going good. Was AC Unity the shortest Assassin's Creed game? No, it was pretty big. Pretty long game. I'd say probably the shortest one, or ones, is probably the Chronicles trilogy. Granted, on a first playthrough it might take a little bit, but I'd probably say they're the shortest Assassin's Creed games. In terms of just story stuff, like main story, Rogue's probably one of the shorter ones. It's like a full game though. Like Freedom Cry is a DLC, so that's short, but it's a DLC, not a game.
Man, this place is weird and complicated.
It probably wasn't so back when it was fully furnished. We're looking at the stripped-down version of what's left 1,000 years later.
Hello there, Nofry. Hope things are going well. Rogue only has 6 sequences, you think, but it still felt like it took a while to beat it. That is true, and they filled out the rest of it with side content.
Oh, damn! Move! Move! You in one piece?
And still breathing, yes.
It's the center of the evil Kodrak Empire.
None of this appears in any of the literature, but I'd say they're ceremonial in nature.
If that's the case, it's not a ceremony I'm keen on witnessing.
Tomb Raider is going well today, not Fry. This is probably one of the shortest games in the series, and usually I can do it in one stream, but I wanted to give myself some time because in this playthrough I can't just move Lara normally. I can if I have to align her with a jump, or I have to move a block, things like that. But when it comes to actually moving her through the environment, I have to actually do flips and dive rolls and all that kind of stuff. I wanted to do something that was movement based, but also something that wasn't as requiring of precision as my anniversary playthrough I just finished, where I had to move the camera first in the direction I wanted Lara to change direction to and then go forward. But yeah, it's going really well. This is the first reboot that they did. Came out in 2006. Keone, did I like Belec's character in Unity? I did. I liked his character. I'm still conflicted about his death, only because what Arno did was right, and if Belek was hell-bent on killing Arno, then it's self-defense. You know what I mean? Because he actually attacked first anyway. But he compromised the assassins by assassinating the leader. Now granted, if the leader of the assassins is like Al-Mualim, and he's compromising everything that the assassins stand for, and is willing to kill innocents and all that, then that's a different situation. But with Mirabeau, even though he had a truce with the Templars, he wasn't working with the Templars to undermine the assassins secretly. He wasn't, creating sort of like secret meetings without the other assassins knowing, and all that kind of stuff. So Belek took things to the most extreme, and instead of just trying to find other ways to get Mirabeau, maybe have him step down or whatnot, deciding to kill him is just not the way to do it. Not Fry. Oh, you see, glad it's going well. Yeah, it was good to think of something that I could do that didn't have any pressure with it as well. Because a lot of my playthroughs for the annual runs have been related in some way to movement challenges, or making Lara restricted in certain types of movements and things like that. Plus the leapfrog challenge, which I don't believe anyone else in the world has at least recorded and uploaded a playthrough doing that. With Tomb Raider 1 and now Tomb Raider 2, so that was actually a fun challenge. It's difficult though, but fun.
That looked painful.
hoping I'd get to meet you. At ease. We're just gonna talk.
I'm listening.
Maybe you found a piece of this. Is this what led you here?
Where did you find that?
It doesn't matter. What's important is what it does. Do you know?
What I know is my business.
So you don't then, and that means you don't have a piece. Amanda said you were sloppy. You should have paid more attention in Paraíso.
Amanda? Amanda's dead. What the hell do you know about Paraíso?
We're done talking.
Wanna see that on instant replay?
There is more than one. Father, you were right.
What was that?
Keep yourselves caffeinated, lads. We've some work ahead of us.
Means we're still alive. Can't complain about that.
So that part with the bridge being shot at, I was actually surprised I did that without dying, because while I had to move Lara by doing rolls and flips, I could have easily accidentally rolled off the edge for each part that I had to actually jump over. So that was interesting. So far, the challenge, though it's not really a challenge. I mean, there's always a way you can make any playstyle a challenge. If you are a player that likes to do combat, you can do a playthrough where you might only use a certain weapon, and you can make that difficult by saying something like, okay, so if there's any upgrades for that weapon, can't do it. You know, so anything can be made into a challenge, versus just a playstyle where there's no stakes, there's no pressure, there's no punishment for failure or anything like that. So this is one of those playthroughs where if I accidentally have Lara just do a regular jump when it's not trying to clear a gap, that's fine. But the majority of the movement between those moments where I have to have her do a normal jump, or have to climb something, or have to push something, until reaching each of those points, have to just do flips and rolls and all that kind of stuff as well. And that particular part there was a bit of a fluke. If I did that again, I reckon I would actually fall off heaps of times before getting through it. So that is level 1 finished. I have a channel point redeemed that I'm only going to keep active for the first 3 levels, because the further I get into the game, the less amount of game is left for that channel point redeem, and the points it costs to actually be decent, you know, for the redemption. So we've got 2 more levels left before I deactivate the channel point reward. That is 10,000 points, which means that if it gets redeemed from that point on for the rest of the entire playthrough, whenever there's a QTE section, I have to fail the QTEs, 1 per QTE. So for example, if there's 5 button presses I need to do, I need to fail the first button press, then succeeded it. Then fail the second one, then succeeded it. Oh, wicked! Thank you very much for redeeming it. Thank you. Muchly appreciated. I hope things are going well. Like how Amanda is dead. Like sister, there are multiple with the same name. How you know I talk about the same person as you think? I mean, that is definitely a valid point. I mean, you're not wrong there. Like... Absolutely wicked. So when we have a QTE section, I'll fail the first button press and then succeeded it, then fail the second button press, then succeeded it, and go so on and so forth for the entire playthrough with every QTE section. Thank you very much again for redeeming that, wicked, especially given, you know, it was 10,000 channel points. Thank you very much for that.
All right, who was that?
You've heard of the Rutlands, right? From the States? Well, you just met the senator's youngest son, James Rutland. Went to West Point, and that's about all he's done.
Call up the footage, please.
Welcome home, Lady Croft. Will your hand luggage require emptying or filling?
Winston, take a look at this. It's almost identical, just configured differently.
Identical to what?
Something I saw a long time ago in Nepal, miles from any pre-Incan culture.
And you believe this to be a fragment of the sword?
What sword?
More likely another of its kind. Zip, I want you to find out what you can about this Rutland, particularly where he is at the moment.
Try Peru. You talked about Paraíso.
He did imply there's information about the artifacts there.
He said you've been to Paraíso. What happened there? And who's Amanda?
Alistair, go over these images and see what you can work out. Zip, ring Anaya and see if she can meet me in Paraíso Saturday morning. They don't seem quite so keen on visitors these days.
Well, hey, you're the one with the guns.
You can't blame me for knowing how to accessorize. Any word from Anaya?
She said she'd meet you at the statue in the marketplace.
At least we'll have our privacy.
Wicked, doing good, thanks. Like usual, working with stream background and lurking for the most part. That is excellent, Wicked. Glad to hear that things are going well. Thank you for the lurking as well. Lurks are definitely appreciated for sure.
Hello, Lara. You realize that the streets were not deserted a moment ago.
And I've been trying so hard to blend in. I hope I'm the one that frightens them and not something else.
There's nothing here. Just a heap of pottery shards, littered with the bodies of old friends. If I knew this was where it would lead, I would never have told you about Bolivia.
Yet here you are.
La Paz is not so far away.
Neither is the past.
Lara, go! I'll catch up.
Zip, get an eye on herself. Tell her I'll find her when I've sorted out this lot.
You got it.
I hear somebody.
Get around her!
That was quite cathartic.
Hello there, Mr. Goethe. Welcome. I hope things are going well. You're now playing the same Tomb Raider. Excellent. So how's your playthrough going? Mr. Goethe, you're up to a few levels after the Japan one. Very nice progress then, that's really good.
Over there! Fire! Target in range! Hands in!
Anaya called on her cell. She's got mercenaries after her.
Tell her I'm on my way.
Right.
Still such an epic moment there.
It hasn't changed much. What are a few years after all, when stacked atop thousands more?
There's something I didn't tell you before. I think Amanda might not have died down there.
Is that what this is about? Closure?
Isn't that what it's all about? Why we dig up the past? To understand it?
I am an engineer, Lara. I build for the future. I don't dwell in the past.
You will someday. Eventually, everyone does.
Lara! Get down here, you slacker! Jason says we're about to break through.
In a minute, Amanda. We have some structural concerns.
Would you just get down here? Did the rope break? Looks like we've lost the light. I hope you brought flares.
Mr. Gautier didn't struggle with remembering how to do all the puzzles after all this time. That is a great feeling if it's been a while since you've played a game and there's a lot of things that you need to do but you remember, especially if there's like puzzles and tricky parts and things. Code for a moment was thinking, damn, Bayek got really fast camel. A murderized camel. It's like, imagine taking that technology back into that time period. Like, you'd have all the pharaohs going around on their motorcycles. How's things going, Code? Hope things are going well. So this event that we're playing now takes place before the events of Tomb Raider Anniversary. Tomb Raider Anniversary is a remake of Tomb Raider 1, but it's also a prequel to Legend. But of course, this game has flashbacks to points before Anniversary. But I still like to play Anniversary first and then this game when it comes to the annual playthroughs, because then that way the next game after I play Legend becomes Underworld, and then that way the trilogy is chronologically ordered.
The planks over the sinkhole broke, so you're gonna have to swing across. You're lagging.
You're such a tourist. What's happening? Amanda! Amanda! Can you hear me? Amanda!
Oh, Sarah. God. What's happened?
Code, bit more lower temps at the moment, small blue cheese and fine minced liver refills. Goes interestingly well with some garlic. Well, that's good that they're lower temperatures. I really hope that continues as well, and I hope that you enjoy the combination of food that you've got.
Stars. Stars.
Thought I'd give you some variations there, Wicked. Thank you for redeeming that as a Bane impression. Good old Nemesis. Stars.
My God.
Lara! Over here!
Kent? What's going on?
It killed Oscar.
What did?
I don't know. I didn't see. Escape won't budge. Get me out.
It's all right. What?
There's a hole above me. You've got to get me out. Hurry, we've got to get out of here. Hurry, Lara. It's gonna come back.
Hang on. I'm coming.
It's coming. Damn it, Lara.
I'm almost there.
Hey, I think I see a light.
Stay there, Kent. I'm coming down.
Amanda? Amanda! It's her!
Wait! Kent!
Everybody's dead!
There's something. I don't know what it was. I only saw.
No!
Code, you might try the control at the end of the week. Oh, nice. Will that be your first playthrough code? Mr. Gote, you still do download, still to download Tomb Raider Anniversary. Oh good, that you're going to be playing that too. Will that be a first playthrough for you, Mr. Gote, of Tomb Raider Anniversary? Hey there, Enmita. I'm doing really good, thank you, dude. How's things with you? I hope you had a good Alan Wake 2 stream. I was so tired, I actually went to sleep. So by the time I woke up, it was like 7:30 in the morning my time. So you well and truly would have been finished. But I hope you had a good stream of it. Oh, excellent, Amita. Glad to hear that you're doing well. That's good.
I think this stone unlocks the door.
I don't like it. Are you sure you're reading it properly?
That thing is coming. You have a better idea?
The door might be trapped.
We're trapped. Ah! Oh, God!
To be perfectly honest, I think this is a terrible idea. Everyone agreed to leave things as they were.
I will as much as I can. But from what Rutland said, I'm sure there's a clue down there about what killed my mother. I have to go back.
There's no use trying to enter at this same point. It's caved in.
The river had to get in there somehow.
I'll leave you to figure out the how. I can't go down there. I'm sorry.
It's fine, really. If there's any trouble, call Zip and he'll patch you through. Don't take any chances. I'm not losing any more of my friends.
So, how you getting in?
The same way as the water, I hope. If you get a call from Anaya, patch her through straight away. I'm a little concerned about leaving her by herself.
I'll keep her company.
Enmita, no worries. Hope you had a good sleep. I did, dude. Yeah, it was really, really good. When I was when I was streaming and I had the microphone muted, I was yawning a lot. Alan Wake 2 went well. You're in the subway part now. You did that part with the waitress. It was really good, so much fun. Oh, very nice. That's cool that you're doing that content in Mita, yeah. Yeah, it's so funny playing as Rose in that whole scenario. That's cool that you're doing that. It's definitely very, you know, interesting kind of like scenarios. But you're making good progress, because, I mean, it is a long game, so, you know, that's really good progress, dude. Yeah, it was really good, so definitely needed the rest. So there's a few things in this game that the 2013 reboot brings over, and that's the idea of Lara being with a group of people, and there's a event that happens, and they, you know, almost all of them die. Now, spoiler alert, Amanda is still very much alive, so she didn't actually die in that flashback that we saw. But as far as Lara knew, after that happened, she was gone. And so the only friend that had actually survived, that Lara knew had survived, was Anaya. And so that kind of element was brought into the 2013 game. Now obviously there's no Amanda type character really that is in Tomb Raider 2013. You do have Whitman, who is a piece of shit. He's one of the people that's in it. But yeah, this was the first reboot that they did, and then in 2013 you got the next reboot afterwards. And Mita, yeah, you're like, wait, am I playing as the waitress now? The boss fight in the end was a bit tricky, but you got it on your second try. Oh, that's good. I hate the projectiles. Like, anytime enemies shoot projectiles at you in that game and I get knocked over, I'm just like, what the fuck? Absolutely hate those. But that's really cool. Yeah, because that's one of the DLC pieces of content. Welcome back, Ryu. I hope it was good. So the channel point redeem that I had, which has now been redeemed and is a one-off for the whole playthrough, is that at every single QTE that happens, I have to fail each one for the entire game. So soon we're coming up to a point where there'll be a series of ones that we need to do, but I'm going to fail each one on purpose. That's going to be fun. I'm going to see a lot of bloopers, quote-unquote bloopers. And Mita, you learned that you can shoot those projectiles. It became so easy after that. Oh, that is good, yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things where sometimes there's so much shit flying at you that I find it hard to aim at what I want.
It was Amanda's.
High tops don't fall off your feet that easy.
It's been unlaced. I never imagined she could have survived.
There was a lot of water. She still might not have.
It tells the story of the last queen of Tiwanaku. Her father was king, but she was lost and raised by a warrior. She became queen after a shaman named Tunupa discovered her royal heritage.
Tunupa is another name for Viracocha, their god of creation.
The shaman brought her to Lake Titicaca, where she borrowed his staff, an object of great power.
According to myth, Viracocha originally lived in the lake.
She led her people into an era of peace. After many years of wise and just rule, there was some sort of power struggle. She died shortly thereafter, and she was carried off in a boat to paradise.
Remind you of something?
The King Arthur myth, yes. The similarities are striking.
King Arthur? A little help here?
It's the same story. A youth, unaware of his royal blood, rises from obscurity to become a wise king with the help of a friendly wizard and his magical staff or sword. And afterwards, he's transported to paradise.
Many cultures share similar legends. The Great Flood, for example. Everyone's got that one too.
In Mita, that part with Rose felt a bit like Resident Evil because some of those enemies would come back to life after shooting them. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's one of the things that Alan Wake 2 definitely was inspired by. It was like the Resident Evil remakes. Ryu, Lake Titicaca, also known as the home of the Great Cornholio. Maybe that's where Dutch should have made plans for the gang to go to instead. Okay, so coming up we've got the first set of QTEs that I have to fail for each one. Ryu, Cornholio would have mugged them for the TP. That is true. He definitely would have. Alright, so we failed that one once, now we get it, and then we fail the next one after. Ryu, are you threatening me? Okay, so now we get the first two QTEs. So this is how I have to do it for every single QTE sequence for the rest of the playthrough. Damn. I wonder what the female version of would be. Probably something like that.
Why, thank you.
Wow, this place is amazing. Might be a good place to use the rad mode of your binoculars.
You could be right.
Oh, I like that one.
It was nice, but it was in the way.
Ryu, ironically, Beavis and Butthead is set in Texas. Is it really? You know, I never actually knew where it was set. That's cool to know. Ryu, the chipmunk version of that scream. Yeah, that's what it would be. Absolutely.
Must have impressed the villagers back then.
I know it impresses me. It was nice, but it was in the way.
Wow! That must have impressed the villagers back then.
I know it impresses me.
Ryu, fun fact, did you know that Mortal Kombat 95 actually used that scream in the teaser trailer? So in a way it predates the scream being used in Deadly Alliance. Yeah, because wasn't there also a commercial for what was it, Mortal Kombat Day or something? Because I remember some commercial where everyone was running through the streets, and I think the Mortal Kombat. Oh, you're talking about the Ura. Oh, I get you now, Ryu. Sorry, I was thinking about the earliest version of the Mortal Kombat screaming out the title.
The Queen's shaman. A dais with a sword set into it, or in this case, Viracocha's staff. This is it.
Do you believe it's the same one we saw in Tiwanaku?
There's more than just one dais, but possibly.
So the shaman would be Merlin, and the staff would be whatever the hell King Arthur's sword was called.
It's called coincidence.
Funny name for a sword.
Look at her. She's beautiful. We were so close before. So close.
Wonderful, Lara.
Do you notice anything familiar about her sword?
That's what Rutland was holding.
Except this is just a ceremonial copy. And what do we have here? The tip has broken off. My God. I had no idea it looked like this. I've seen this before, at Waseda University in Japan. But I didn't know it had anything to do with these artifacts.
Hell, I'll get a hold of him right now.
It's not there anymore. It was stolen by Shogo Takamoto.
Takamoto? Yakuza is nothing to mess with, Lara.
I don't care, Zip. I want that piece. Arrange a meeting.
Okay, but... Hang on. I got Anaya calling on her cell. I'm patching her through.
Lara, can you hear me? Those bastards from town are here, and they're coming down after you.
Well, this is a tomb. I'll make them feel at home.
Love that quote. Oh no, Brox, this is the Xbox 360 version.
Sorry, I wasn't keeping track of Anaya. I got distracted, but she seems safe for now.
It's alright. Just let me know if our mercenary friends get me closer to her.
Got it.
How will you make it back with the floor missing?
I suppose I'll have to take the high road back.
How's things, Brox? Hey Neo, welcome. How's things? Yakuza, imagine if Kiryu appeared. Oh yeah, I still need to play, like, I don't know if I'll play all of those games, but the pirate one, that one looked really interesting. That echo. Neo, you think you're going to try your own speedrun for Tomb Raider 4? Oh, very nice, that's good. Yeah, I imagine that would be a very tricky speedrun too, as well, especially all the areas where you have to backtrack normally and stuff. Ryu, Lara is seeking the tomb of Shikaka. Neo, yeah, you're gonna fail so much to catacombs because you hate that area. It can be very tricky too, like remembering the route you need to take, and also those friggin' skeleton enemies, and putting the what do you call it, the top of the trident on those statues.
Here. You think she fell down there? Maybe we got lucky. I haven't had any luck today. How's the knee? How's my ass? I wasn't the one who tripped. And I wasn't the one who couldn't hold onto the damn rope.
Badger! Target your leg!
Either of them. Maybe the radios are off. Maybe they're asleep.
Keep this straight! Put her down!
Okay, so we do need to actually climb up the rope further. So for this rope, we can actually stop Lara. So I can actually climb up further. One of the things for this playthrough normally with ropes is that Lara can't just stay still when swinging. But for this, we need to make an exception to even get high enough to get to where we need to go. Neo, the wraiths are annoying. You need to stand down to crosses and wait to disappear. Oh, those two, yeah. So frustrating, those things. Especially when it takes ages for them to actually touch the thing to disappear. Hey there, Lizzie. Good evening to you too. How's things?
I've seen a panther, I think. It's hard to tell.
Jaguar. They don't have panthers.
Aha! Spotted her!
Zip, have you still got an eye on the other line?
Yeah.
Tell her to get under the jeep. Someone's coming.
I hope you found what you were looking for, because I am never coming here again.
I was right. This is all she left behind.
She got out and didn't tell us? Why has she been hiding all these years?
Maybe not hiding, exactly. Just not keeping in touch with old friends. Perhaps she found or learned something down there that she wanted to keep to herself. Zip, did you speak to Takamoto?
Eventually. He didn't want to see you, so I reminded him how much you hate the word no.
I'm a horrible conversationalist. I trust he wants to get together on neutral ground.
You'll love this. He wants to meet at Toru Nishimura's offices across the street from his penthouse.
Nishimura? Takamoto doesn't know we're friends.
Nope. All he knows is Nishimura's hosting a corporate party tomorrow night, and you'll meet him there.
Better and better. All right then, I'm heading there straight away. I'll need to find something to wear, though.
Be right back. Alrighty then, I'm back. Ryu, you uploaded another thing to the Discord. Alright, let's have a look. That image of Ace Ventura as Han Solo with the monkey on his shoulder with the Chewbacca bandolier across the chest. Brilliant.
What exactly happened last time you and Takamoto got together?
He was trying to pass off forged relics from the Asuka period, and conventional reason doesn't work with Yakuza.
But you let him go.
And now we're going to have a useful conversation. It's turned out quite nicely.
Ryu Space Ventura, Fett Detective.
Laura, got a call from Nishimura. He's in his office, so he won't be mingling. The bartender will hook you up with him, though.
Ever predictable.
Okay, so obviously at this point in this level, I can't have Lara do flips and rolls and everything. But once the action starts, we'll be able to do that again.
Good evening. I believe Nishimura-san is expecting me.
Ah, Lady Croft. He is in his office down the hall behind you. I will let him know you're coming.
Thank you.
Ryu, Lara keeping it classy for now. That is true, until all hell breaks loose.
Welcome, Lara. You have been enjoying my little party?
Totemo tanoshindeimasu, Nishimura-san. When Takamoto arrives, however, it may cause you some inconvenience.
Take care. He is a very dangerous man when his interests differ from yours.
You'd be amazed how persuasive I can be, even with dangerous men.
I am convinced. I am dangerous too, you remember. But please, enjoy the party while you can, and good luck.
Be brief, Miss Croft. I have many demands on my time, you understand?
Of course, Takamoto-san. I am looking for a piece, a sword fragment, in the care of Waseda University, or it was until you stole it.
I am not a thief. And you would be wise to avoid such accusations.
Then I suggest we skip to the negotiations.
I don't have any idea what you are talking about.
Of course you do. Just name a price.
Ms. Croft, are you deaf?
I don't know. Let's see. Try begging for your life like you did the last time we spoke.
殺せ! 今すぐやれ!
Never arrived at a party empty-handed.
Takamoto has no doubt returned to his penthouse. Do not follow him, Lara. His men will be waiting.
His lobby's a death trap. I know you're into those, but it's not really a winning option.
If I can't go down, I'll go up. How do I get to the roof?
The roof? There is an elevator. Be cautious. There is construction above.
I don't know about this, Lara.
That's why we have to view the problem from a different angle. Namely, the roof. Nishimura gave me the pass to the lift, and I'm on my way.
View, and this scene becomes straight out of a John Woo movie. It really does, absolutely. I mean, you know, Lara with the dual pistols as well, doing that whole sort of like look. Hello there, Game God. I hope things are going well. View, you could have seen John Woo doing one of the Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider movies, if feasible. Yeah, I reckon so too. Yeah, he would have been a good choice.
Odd place for a bike. And a nice one, too.
Huh. Well, it's a crime to keep a bike like that locked up on a roof. All right, that building across the street, that's Takamoto's.
He's likely to be on the top floor. This is going to require some creativity.
Nishimura's gonna bill you for that.
It's not a party until something gets broken.
That's the way to do it. Lara, what exactly are you doing?
Listen to that. Not to 60 in under 3 seconds.
Be careful out there. There's more road far below than there is up top.
Okay, so it was redeemed that for the entire playthrough, when it came to QTE sequences, I would fail each press of the QTE in a sequence once. So if there's 5 buttons we have to press, I have to fail each one of those once. So we're coming up with another one of those now.
Lara, this is crazy people stuff.
Alright, so we failed that one, now we get it next time, but then we fail the next one after that, and so on and so forth, throughout the entire sequence.
Be careful out there. There's more road far below than there is up top.
Lara, this is crazy people stuff.
Ouch! Damn!
Be careful out there. There's more road far below than there is up top.
crazy people stuff.
There we go, Ryu. There's there's falling sound.
Be careful out there. There's more road far below than there is up top.
Lara, this is crazy people stuff.
Don't ever do that again.
Not on that bike, I won't.
There we go. Okay, so that's all the Q to E button presses failed for that sequence. Ryu, the way she flipped off that explosion. Oh yeah, dude. And then there was the one where she hit the lights and then she fell, but then did like some weird sort of like back bending sort of thing. It was like, ouch.
like they don't know you're there.
The way to do it?
You'll see them when I do.
You do wonder what a third Tomb Raider movie starring Angelina Jolie could have been like. Then again, you can say the same thing about the third Mortal Kombat movie in the Threshold New Line saga. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think the trick with a third Tomb Raider movie with her playing the role would be to come up with something that she would feel is a step up from the first two. Something that would be, you know, a little bit different, so it wasn't just, you know, a third of the same kind of thing. So I reckon a story where Lara re-experienced a similar thing that she experienced when she crashed or was part of the plane crash in the Himalayas, going to a location where she finds this undiscovered civilization in this like underground city type thing, and she gets injured, and it becomes a bit like Die Hard, where for the rest of the movie Lara's actually injured and has to deal with that injury while dealing with all the, you know, enemies, variety of different things, human enemies, you know, statues coming to life, creatures, you know, things like that. You do wonder, then again, you can say the same thing about the third Mortal Kombat movie in the Threshold New Line saga. Yeah, I wonder what they would have went with, you know, if they actually were to do it. Hey there, AC. I hope things are going well. The heck? That doesn't explain sexy stealth dress, but okay, then, fancy. Oh yeah, this is a one-off for this level, AC. But yeah, for this playthrough, that's the kinds of things that I need to do with the rolling and flipping and all that kind of stuff. I hope things are going well. Do you think timing could have helped if it was released around the time of this game? That's true, yeah, because this was like 2006. That generally sounds darker and sort of like early signs of the 2013 game. Yeah, Ryu, you know, like something that is different to what came before with the first two movies, and having Lara have to deal with an injury for the entire movie would bring back that kind of feeling of, you know, what she experienced when she was injured all those years ago in the Himalayas. I mean, there's so much other stuff you could do too. Thank you, AC, for leaving the lurk. Appreciate it. Would definitely like to recommend people check out AC's channel. Been doing some Dead by Daylight, also streams GTA Online, as well as Conan Exiles, to name a few.
Looks like there's no way out.
There's always a way, Zip.
She's never cared for TV much. She did them a favor. Maybe now they'll read a book for a change.
be more out there, Lara. Do be careful.
What a lovely evening to be outside.
Uh-oh. You know what that means.
I'll get the diamond hydronate. Please don't look down.
Heights don't bother me, Alistair.
They make me positively nauseous.
Like I told her in Bolivia.
I'll try my best to keep my chin up, but I do need to concentrate, if you don't mind.
Alright, we can do a regular jump on that one. Reboot, of course, we didn't get more sequels. Instead, we got Tomb Raider and Mortal Kombat reboots that were closer in spirit to the newer games. And they still didn't quite hit the spot, especially when compared to Mortal Kombat 95 and the first Tomb Raider flick. Oh yeah, Ryu, absolutely. As a fan of the 2013 game, they absolutely, completely gutted and decimated the actual story. Now, I understand you can't have, like, you know, every single character, but they could have at least had, like, you know, a Sam and Jonah at the very least. Also, like, a Roth type character as well. But yeah, they just create some new character. And there's nothing wrong with the new character. Nothing wrong with creating a new one. But there's also the change that they did with Himiko as well. The whole purpose of the 2013 reboot was to show a Lara who was a bit skeptical about supernatural stuff, and actually find out that no, there is stuff like that in the world. Whereas the movie version that they did, there's no magic powers that Himiko has. There's no storms that are preventing people from leaving the island. In fact, people can go to the island and then leave it. And all that kind of stuff, you know. And Himiko is essentially just a viral weapon because they Trinity wants to use the body of Himiko because it's diseased and got a plague on it. It's like, no, that's not it. Nothing wrong with the stunts and all that kind of stuff. They did a great job with that. I always like to say it's a great Tomb Raider movie, but it's a terrible 2013 reboot adaptation. Ryu, yeah, no Jonah, and he's a very prominent character in the reboot trilogy. Exactly, Ryu, yeah, you know. They do bring a bit of Rise of the Tomb Raider over because you've got Anna in it, and she was introduced in Rise of the Tomb Raider. And we had the tease at the end with the dual pistols, and it's unfortunate we never got a sequel to that because I would have liked to see what they would come up with for the second movie. But the one that they were working on, there was delays, and then by the time the rights because something happened with the rights to the Tomb Raider franchise, and then they got bought, and so they couldn't do that one. Realism, yeah, that's it. Exactly. You know, Matthias is some guy who Trinity sent to Yamatai, you know, to find Himiko's tomb. So yeah, completely and utterly. Oh, come on, game. What the fuck? You're shitting me right now, game. And auto grab is a thing.
Please don't look down.
Heights don't bother me, Alistair.
They make me positively nauseous. Like I told her in Bolivia.
I'll try my best to keep my chin up, but I do need to concentrate, if you don't mind.
No sequel to that, but we still got Mortal Kombat 2, and that one flopped at the cinemas. Yeah, I wonder how it's doing on streaming services. Might do better with that as well. It did better on streaming and digital, but the reception was still rather mixed. Oh, that's fair too, as well. I mean, very, very tricky, especially with a long-running franchise. I mean, you know, if a franchise has only been around for a few years, it can be easier to adapt stuff, but the longer it goes on, you know, 10, 15, 20 years. Hey there, Levy. I'm doing really good. Lara, though, isn't going too well, but that's because I had a channel point redeem where the redeemer would be able to see Lara get fail at every QTE for the entire playthrough. So it was a 10,000 channel point redeem, and Wicked Mr. E redeemed it. So yeah, when we come up to a QTE sequence, we fail the first button press, then we get it again. Sorry, we fail the first button press, then we get it. Then we fail the next one in the sequence, then we get it, and so on and so forth until we get through the sequence. Are you wearing your fancy pants for the fancy moves? Yes, my fancy track pants for winter. How's things going, Levy? Welcome. At this point, it wouldn't matter too much if things were accurate. They just needed to capture the spirit of Mortal Kombat. That's another fair point too, as well, you know. And there's so much interesting lore that you don't always have to do it as like a tournament movie either. Like you could do one movie that is completely about the whole scenario with, you know, the great Kung Lao and Goro. I mean, that's got a tournament in it, I suppose, but you know what I mean? Like there's other aspects that you could make a movie out of in full without it having to necessarily have to have like a tournament. It's kind of like an Exorcist movie always has to have an exorcism in it. It really doesn't, you know, like you could have an Exorcist movie where they go to do the exorcism, but something happens to the person who's actually the exorcist and the only one who can actually do it, so someone else has to step up and deal with the demon. Levy, all good? Getting ready for a busy day. Need to go to the city to hand over your old work equipment and taking the opportunity to buy some fancy food and also some clothes. That's understandable, Levy, you know, to have to do all that as well. Definitely sounds like a busy day, but I hope that things go well with it and that you're able to do what you need to get done. A Shaolin Monk spin-off would be cool. Liu Kang and Kung Lao as the main characters going into a journey between realms. Yeah, dude, you know, something interesting that's a bit different that can give people who are interested in learning more about the lore of the franchise, you know, if they don't play the games, then, you know, they've got the movie there. Ouch. Hey, Octavius. Oh no. Oh no. How's things, Octavius?
Hurry up, Lara, it's not gonna hold.
What the hell? She clipped straight through the poles that you need to swing on. I swear, there's some glitches that don't actually happen until I'm doing a challenge run of some type. I swear. Like, the amount of games that I've come across glitches I've never come across before because I'm doing a challenge run with it. It's like, what the hell?
Hurry up, Lara, it's not gonna hold.
What the fuck? Levy, ouch indeed. A lot of broken bones. Should have seen it earlier in one of the QTE sequences that failed on purpose. There's like back-breaking, sort of pretzeling. Really, when you think about it, that's probably what they should have done if they didn't want the first movie to be the tournament. That's true, yeah. Yeah, something like that. Something different. You going good, Octavius? That's awesome. As for me, I'm doing well. This is the first reboot of the series. The game that I did before Anniversary actually came out afterwards, but I like to play Legend second because Anniversary actually is set before it. Ryu, Lara's a ghost. She is. She's just phasing through stuff. Levy, you believe that? It's almost as if the game was intended to be played a certain way. It definitely is. We can't have you colouring outside the lines. Lizzie, yeah, you do swear. Absolutely.
Hurry up, Lara, it's not gonna hold. Hurry, Lara, they'll snap at any second.
Levy, it's almost as if the game... Oh, I already read that. Whoops.
You smell a trap?
I do. Be careful. What's that? It's more modern art than archaeology, in this context at least. As lovely as that is, don't you think it's a little big to bring home by yourself? Just let the lady work, buddy. Now that's art with form and function.
I've been better. Let's not do that again.
You should not have come here. This is my province, not one of your rotten little tombs.
Tell me about the sword, Takamoto.
What about it? What is it that fascinates you, Ms. Croft?
Let me have a look at it and I'll tell you.
Your persistence will be the death of you.
Okay, Takamoto's split. What next?
Catching
That's the
him.
way to do it. I admire your straightforward approach.
Ryu, this shootout needs more doves flying in the background, you know, because John Woo. Oh, absolutely, you know. It should have been like hanging off the chandelier and like swinging on it and shooting, and then doing like a flip off of it and then landing, and then basically an enemy goes to shoot Lara, but they've run out of ammo and they look very scared, and then she just tilts her head and pulls out the gun, and then boom. Ryu, are you sure you weren't describing Hard Target?
You have disrespected me. You have broken into my house. You have killed my men.
I've simplified your payroll. And now, if you don't mind, I'll streamline your inventory.
You speak of this? It is the most prized of my collection.
And why is that?
I am fond of recovering objects from dead Englishmen. In this case, one of your crusaders. Some have even said the warmonger was one of your King Arthur's knights. I do not know how the fool came by it, for it is clearly far older than the 11th century, when your people lived in huts of mud.
And for this reason, you'd rather die than hand it over?
No. For this one! Where is your clever arm now? You understand, Miss Croft? The artifact is mine. You will not be so lucky this time. Your movements betray your confusion. You are a fool to come here! Have I satisfied your curiosity now? And it's time to die! Your movements betray your confusion. Your fate approaches. Now you'll see your foolishness. You will not be so lucky this time. Have I satisfied your curiosity now? And it's time to die. You will not be so lucky this time. Your movements betray your confusion. Here is what you wish for. You are a fool to come here. Where is your clever tongue now? Now you will see your foolishness. Now you will see your foolishness. Have I satisfied your curiosity now? Then it's time to die! Have I satisfied your curiosity now? It's time to die! Have I satisfied your curiosity? Where is your clever tongue now? You are a fool to come here! Your movements betray your confusion. Do you understand, Miss Croft? The artifact is mine. Your movements betray your confusion. Do you understand, Miss Croft? The artifact is mine. Do you understand, Miss Croft? The artifact is mine. Now you'll see your foolishness. Do you understand, Miss Croft? The artifact is mine. You will not be so lucky this time. Here is what you wish for. You are a fool to come here. Now you will see your foolishness. Here is what you wish for. approaches.
Hitoki, hell swallow you.
This is it, all right.
Did you see what it can do?
Yes, Alistair, I did.
Nishimura's got a chopper outside waiting for you.
Excellent. Tell him he's my new favorite person.
Thank you, Nishimura-san. I'm very relieved to find you here.
I am relieving myself too. What about Takamoto? Where is he?
It depends on whether he was naughty or nice.
I've got a line on James Rutland, by the way. Want to go together?
Absolutely. Africa is among my favorite continents. No sign of Rutland so far. Have we worked out what he's doing here?
No, but there's something else. When I was going over the map, Winston said your parents have been there. Your dad worked this site before you were born.
That's not so peculiar. It happens occasionally.
But yeah, Ryu, the movie Hard Target, like what a cheesy Van Damme movie. But it's so funny, like I put it up there as one of his best ones, even though it's very cheesy. Like if I was just you know, if it was just on, you know, streaming or something like that, I'd sit down and watch it again.
That was quite cathartic.
If all else fails, I can get into the postcard business. Oh, now look at the little termites mucking it all up. That won't do at all.
Looks like they didn't get in from this side. Any ideas?
We'll see. I do my best thinking plunging off cliffs.
Classic. Didn't do the swan dive. It's so annoying because in the older games, when you wanted Lara to do a swan dive, you just basically held down the walk button and then you moved forward while pressing the jump button. But in Tomb Raider Legend and then in Anniversary and Underworld, they changed it so you have to press A and then B. But it doesn't always work, even though you do it relatively quickly, one after the other.
The water's absolutely perfect. I've missed Ghana. Grand entrances are always impractical. It's what makes them grand.
Lara! You're a busy beaver, aren't you?
Oh, look! It's Rutland. Fancy dropping down for a chat, then?
Only if you can shoot this far.
You know long-distance relationships inevitably come to an end.
I'd wish you luck with that, but, you know.
Alistair should really have a look at this.
But he's still trying to figure out where these sword pieces originally came from. Just you and me for now. I want to see that on instant replay. So what?
Zereth, thank you very much for redeeming the Rest in Peace Lara. So we can have Lara drown. There will be some opportunities soon for her to just fall into like a chasm, or we might be able to do like a swan dive and neck break. Zereth, backflip neck breaker. Could try. Just need to find somewhere that is high enough.
I've seen this before. In my father's sketchbook. He has been here.
It wasn't Rutland.
He's still about somewhere.
Not very effective for a trap.
Not these days. Something must be jamming the works.
That looked painful.
Alright, Zereth, so I think I've thought of a spot where I might be able to try to pull that kind of death off.
This water wheel appears to be jammed.
We might never know what it does. That pillar looks too heavy to move.
There's more than one way to get a wheel spinning.
got things running again. Congratulations, you got your wish. The place is a death trap.
It needed a woman's touch. This channel runs directly down to the wheel.
Can't have a wheel without a couple 1,000 gallons of water.
No, it's simply not done.
Alright, Xerath. Now, let's see if we can do the backflip neck breaker. How's that one? Because I definitely don't mind redoing them if it's not satisfactory. Like if it's not a... Because sometimes in these games the death animation might be, you know, very quick. Or I might not have had the camera in like a good spot. Very much ouch. That would hurt. That was fine? Nice. Thank you for redeeming the rest in peace, Lara.
Sometimes she absolutely terrifies me.
Thank you, Zereth, for making a clip. Lara, it is simple, done. One does simple jump off back. Hang on. Lara, it is simple, done. One does simple jumper backwards into Mordor. Nice one, Zereth. Thanks for clipping that moment. Hey there, Biko. Doing okay? Been watching the Cube television show that's been uploaded all to YouTube now. Been even watching the Australian one. Oh, the Cube? I haven't actually heard of that one before. When you say the Cube, it makes me think of the movie. Or movies. Oh, I see, Zereth. It is simply done, is you meant. Yeah, it is simply done. One does not simple... Yeah, I get what you're going for. Biko. It's doing a puzzle in a cube like walk the straight line without falling over, or you have to hit a moving target within a time frame whilst you're also moving as well. Puzzles like that, but you're in a see-through cube so people can watch you. Oh, yeah, never actually seen that. Have you ever watched an old classic back in the day called The Crystal Maze? It's just like that, but far more modern. Never have, Biko, yeah. Yeah, I don't really watch television much. It's usually like YouTube for like, you know, documentaries and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't really watch, I don't know, even know what the technical term is for it. Because I hate commercials and stuff, you know. Like, sure, when an ad break is on, you can just go and do other stuff, but maybe I don't want to go and do other stuff. Maybe I just want to watch the thing that I'm watching without ads interrupting it. This damn checkpoint system I gotta be careful of. It's... Oh good, Lara is taking damage from that. Alright, so this is a safe zone to be able to kill Lara so that I don't create a new checkpoint way below where I actually got up to. There we go. Now it'll put us back up where the most recent checkpoint was. Didn't want to trigger a checkpoint that was earlier than the one I just that I'm up to.
Good. Think the wheel's turning yet?
Let's have a look. much better.
You know, you scare me.
You may want to close your eyes then. There's no avoiding these.
This isn't gonna fly, Lara. If one of those things even touches you.
I know. Which means I'll have to stop them somehow. They don't build them like that anymore.
This music always reminds me of the scene in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom on the bridge, when basically Indy tells Willie, Scott and Short Round to hold on to something, and he wraps his foot around some rope on the bridge because he's got a machete, and he's waiting for the right time to cut the bridge in half while the villain and his cronies are coming across the bridge. Prepare to meet Kali in hell. This music reminds me of that sequence.
That's the way to do it.
I must install some of these in the gym.
Remind me later to cancel my membership. That was quite cathartic. What is it? You hear something?
I feel something.
Oh, hell no! What is it? You hear something?
I feel something.
Oh, hell no! What is it? You hear something?
I feel something.
Oh, hell no!
I've missed Garner.
Narrowly escaping death again, I see.
There you are, Alistair. You found something about the sword fragment then?
A few things, actually. I extrapolated the markings on the artifact to get a sense of what the entire pattern would look like. And then I found what... Whoops, we have a problem.
Alistair? Zip? That's odd. Zip! Alistair, do you read me? I don't like this at all.
Hey Lightus, welcome on in, dude. As-salam alaikum. Thank you very much. Hope things are going well, Lightus. Sorry you haven't been on for a while. Your PC died. Mobo needs to be replaced and then went on a road trip for a couple of weeks to Qatar. Sorry for the long absence. Oh, no need to be sorry, Lightus. There's no need to be sorry. That's okay. I hope that things have been going well. PC's dying is really, really annoying. And then, of course, the timing of when that can happen too can be a pain too on top as well. So the motherboard needs to be replaced. Hopefully you'll be able to find a good replacement one for a good price as well. Lightus, you're trying. Here's hoping, man. I mean, that's the best that you can do, you know, and then sometimes, unfortunately, can't really help if there's not the right thing available, you know. Lara, her PC died too. Laura's like, time to die as well. I actually had a channel point redeem, Lightus, that's been redeemed, that for the entire playthrough, when it comes to QTE sequences, I have to fail once per button. So if there's 5 prompts in a sequence, I have to fail the first and then get it the next time, then fail the second, and so on and so forth until the sequence is finished. So I'm doing that for the rest of the whole game as well. Biko, you love quiz shows and puzzle shows when ordinary people face the computer or each other. Lovely to watch normal ordinary people win. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid growing up, the show Family Feud, because we had a version of that here in Australia. That would be one of the shows that I would like to actually watch in the afternoons. That wasn't a cartoon, you know, like in primary school and stuff. Lightus, that's how you felt when it died. I don't blame you, dude. It's like, come on, PC. What are you doing? Lightus, shit, dude, you're having fun with those absurd challenges, but to be honest, it's a change of pace, if that makes sense. Absolutely, dude. Yeah, it's been a mixture of doing some challenges with different control setups and restricting certain movements and only being able to do certain movements, and sometimes it's been like, you know, a hard challenge where it's like, you know, have to make sure that I don't stray from the rules, and then there's some where it's more relaxed, like this one. Because for Tomb Raider Anniversary, I did a playthrough where I couldn't just move Lara like you do in the, like normally. So, for example, Lara's facing forward right now. Usually, if you press left, she'll face left, but if you move left and hold the control stick, she'll keep on moving left, you know. Whereas in the old games, pressing left just made her turn and pivot to that side. So I came up with a playthrough for Anniversary where when I wanted Lara to move left from a facing forward position, I had to move the camera to face that way first and then move her that way. So that was quite tricky. So for this playthrough, I just wanted to do something where I can just spam buttons and, you know, do flips and backflips and stuff. But it is a little bit of a challenge because I'm trying to also have Lara do the handstand for every single ledge that she pulls herself up from. And there was a section with some blocks that you have to weigh and you have to get the timing right, otherwise you won't be able to get to where you need to go. So there has been some tricky parts, but it's not a hard challenge where I have to absolutely make sure I never have Lara move except by flipping. If I need to actually line up a jump properly or whatnot, then I can. Okay, the game doesn't like that I'm jumping a bit too early, even though Lara's character model actually can reach the other gap. It's because the game wants me to be higher than that and to make sure I need to be closer to the edge of the thing I'm jumping from.
Zip, are you there? Alistair? All those satellites and computers just to perfect the science of talking to oneself.
Lara's being stupid, or more like, whoops, butterfingers. Whoops, dropped. Hey Savannah, this game was a lot harder than you remembered it. You did a run through earlier this year. There can be some very tricky parts to this game, that is for sure. Just do a barrel roll to your doom, Lara. I mean, that's a good tactic. I mean, if you're going to go out, you may as well go out with style. Bika, oh mate, loved that television program back in the day. The best was the funny answers people gave, getting confused with the questions. Name a famous author, and the contestant said Arthur Daly, who was a famous actor. Oh no. They might have misheard and thought that the question was actor, not author. I mean, imagine though, like, potentially millions of people are watching you, and you know, I guess that pressure might come into play for some people too on those game shows.
Hello? Are you chaps getting any of this? What the devil are they doing? This shouldn't be here. Oh. Dearest Amelia, yours always, Richard. It was Mother's. Zip, can you hear me? Where are you?
Pico, yeah, embarrassing after. Yeah, it definitely would be. Like, just name an animal who has no teeth. Contestant goes lion. I'm like, what the fuck? Or a herbivore animal lion. I'm like, dude, are you fucking dumb? I missed you too, Automod. Yeah, it flagged that. Yeah, I know the context in which you're saying it though. But yeah, sometimes when you know the answer yourself and they're choosing the wrong one, it can be like, oh no. Biko, name something uncommon that people use in the bath to score the most points. Contestant's answer equals water. Nice. Wicked, you remember that in this level was a nice speedrun strats that you had to learn for speedrunning trophies in this game? Oh, there was, Wicked, yeah. Because the closest I've come to speedrunning with these games is just doing the time trial modes for the levels and stuff like that.
Where are you?
Notice that didn't sound right at all. Doing rolls in the dark.
Where are you?
That looked painful.
Thought I saw something.
Lotus, have I played Resident Evil Requiem yet, or plan on to maybe offline or something? Not as yet, Lotus, no. It'll be a while before I get to that game, actually. Lotus, will you stream it perhaps one day once you get comfortable with it, like Tomb Raider or Assassin's Creed? Not too sure, to be honest, Lotus. Sometimes I don't know what I want to do as a streamer for the upcoming year, like the next year, until I get to the end of one. Because sometimes I like to review how I'm feeling too about being a streamer, because sometimes I get to a point where I'm like, maybe it's a good time to stop or reduce and do like pre-recorded stuff off stream or like edited stuff. Slow-mo kill Max Payne style. Imagine if that boulder came back to the steps just to crush Lara. Yeah, the boulder rolls back up. It's like a boulder that's alive. Like, I'm gonna roll back up to the steps and then chase after Lara. It's like the shark in Jaws 4. It specifically targets actual people. The Brody family, it's like, I'm gonna get them.
Lara, you came for the Galali key too then? Perfect.
Pretend I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you know. It's what puts the sword back together. It's the size of a fist. And according to Amanda's research, it's here.
What do you know about Amanda? Where is she?
So, your father did some digging here, didn't he? You know, Amanda thought maybe he found the key.
I don't know what you're talking about. Tell me about that sword fragment you're so fond of waving about.
Huh. Well, I have been spending some time with it, and I've learned a couple of things. Let me show you. Fine. We'll do it your way. Ouch! Bet you wish you could do that, huh? Bet you wish you could do that, huh? Fine. We'll do it your way. Bet you wish you could do that, huh? Ready for this? Watch. Ready for this? Watch. It's not gonna work, you know. You're just speeding things up. Damn you, Lara. Bet you wish you could do that, huh? Damn you, Lara. Fine. We'll do it your way. Too bad you're so unfriendly, Lara. That toy of yours is pretty handy after all. Still bet you're training for mine. Bet you wish you could do that, huh? Ready for this? Watch.
These pieces weren't broken apart. They were designed to separate and reattach. The Galali key does that? I don't suppose you'd tell me where this came from. The Crusades? King Arthur?
History doesn't interest me.
Well, then why don't you stay here and consider the future? Make sure I'm not in it, however. You won't enjoy seeing me again.
Your father might not have found the Galali key, but Amanda doesn't know that. She's at your mansion right now. You better have good insurance.
God, finally! I've been trying to get through for ages. What happened?
This woman just saw her way through the front door. She had some sort of... I don't know what the hell it was.
It's like black smoke.
I'll be there straight away.
No, we're fine. Look, you've got to follow her. She's going for another piece of the sword.
What? Where?
In Kazakhstan. I found a photo that matches the pieces you have.
All right. Do an inventory and try to locate something called the Galali key. Meanwhile, it looks as if I'm bound for colder climes.
Back warm.
I mean to be cold.
Linus, oh my god, he looks like an asshole wanting to be gangster or a mob member. What, did he turn into Shang Tsung now? Yeah, Rutland is a bit of an asshole. It's a bit of a smart ass as well. You'll love it when villains act like a smart ass. But yeah, that artifact gave him the ability. Wicked, for Boulder related problems, call RPD 911 and ask for Chris Boulder punching asshole Redfield. That's true, Wicked, yeah. It'd be like, the boulder would be rolling and it would be like, just punch it. Or better yet, the boulder would realize it's Chris and then be like, oh shit, and just roll back up. Good one, right? It's Chris Roydfield. He definitely is in some of the games. Mr. Gotate, so does this mean Tomb Raider Underworld is next? It definitely is. Yeah. Although I will be taking my break and then come back later to finish the rest of this game. So I won't be starting Tomb Raider Underworld till tomorrow. GG's in case you're not back when you finish the rest of it. When Chris gets there, it's barred from the other side. That's a good call, Mr. Gotate. Yeah. Boulder blocking beaches. Yeah. Well, thank you for the GG's, Mr. Gotate. Yeah, my plan was to do the first 4 levels and then take my long break and then come back and finish the rest of the game. But yeah, I'll be starting Tomb Raider Underworld for my Wednesday stream. But I hope that everything goes well, Mr. Gotate.
Go ahead.
I was right. It was a secret Soviet project from the 50s called Carbonek. The laboratory was studying an ancient sword fragment, but some mysterious disaster brought the KGB down, and they erased it all from history. Almost.
There seems to be trouble below.
You got there right on time.
Or a little late. Those are Rutland's men attacking the Kazakhs.
Or Amanda's. Most likely she's the one behind this.
The lab is somehow connected to that military base, but we don't know how. If you can find the command center, we might get a better idea. Now, after the firefight dies down, you should try to...
Oh, come now, Zip. Waiting is for the patient. Or those without parachutes.
Well, I'd look around more, but go ahead and jump when you're ready.
Alrighty then. I think it should load up to where I'm leaving it. If I have to redo that little part again, so be it. But yeah, this is where I need to call it for this stream. Linus, you'll scare yourself in Resident Evil Requiem in a bit. you feel like you should replay it again and stop being scared. Stupid jump scares. Oh, I mean, sometimes those jump scares are good ones too, as well. Not expecting them. Your attention might be elsewhere and stuff. I mean, sometimes they can become annoying though, as well. You didn't make it far. Oh, that's fair enough, Lidus. But when you get back to it, you know, you'll be able to kick ass. Thank you everyone for watching the stream. I'm going to be taking a long break before coming back with this game again to finish it off. It'll be a 2-hour break. So my current time is almost 7:15 at night. So I'll be back about this time in 2 hours. So yeah, it'll be about like 9. I might even start earlier than like, you know, 9:13. So yeah, but that's my current time. I'll be starting my stream about 9 PM. So that's less than 2 hours, but yeah. That's okay for the stream, Lidus. Absolutely no worries at all, dude. It was good to see you in chat again. I hope that things will go well too with your PC and getting new parts for it and stuff. Before I end, I'd like to give some shout-outs. Would definitely like to recommend AC, who's been doing some Dead by Daylight, and Mita is doing a playthrough of Alan Wake 2. Crocodiles is doing Red Dead Redemption 2, a 100% checklist playthrough. The last thing that Lidus was streaming was God Hand. Lucinda is doing the remake of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Pretty Leviathan has been doing a game called How Many Dudes. Spartan Soph has been playing the remake of Assassin's Creed Black Flag as well. Shillerlock has been playing Mafia the Old Country. Tigress99 has been playing Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, and Zamaxi has been playing the remake of Resident Evil 2. No worries at all for the stream, and for the shoutout as well, Lidus. That's all good, dude. And thank you, BQ. I definitely will have a good break, that's for sure. Enjoy some food. Oh, absolutely. Definitely will. See you then for sure, BQ. Thank you once again everyone for watching. So I'll be back after my long break. It's definitely understandable that not everyone might be able to make it to the next stream, but that's okay. Thank you so much for watching this one. If you see me streaming this again, then I'm just finishing the rest of the game off. If you see me streaming Tomb Raider Underworld, then that's my Wednesday stream. I hope that everyone has a good one, and I'll be back in about 2 hours, but probably less, because I'd like to start on the hour of 9 PM. So just my time again. So it's 7:16 PM. I'd like to do or start my next stream around 9 PM, give or take. That's okay, Lizzie, for the stream. Absolutely no worries at all.